If sweet and sour pork conjures up nostalgic memories of your childhood, then this fresh take will have you cooking it at home rather than popping down to the local takeaway. So I'm going to start by making my sweet and sour sauce. So I've got some light soy sauce, some brown sugar, some tomato ketchup, chicken stock, rice wine vinegar, some ground Chinese 5-spice, and fresh pineapple. So I'm just going to stir all these together and just have this simmering away for about 20 to 30 minutes until it's thick and reduced. Our sweet and sour sauce is ready to go. We're going to set it aside to cool until we're ready to blend. Now we're going to blend the sweet and sour sauce, which we'll toss with the hot crispy pork. For the batter for the sweet and sour pork, I'm making a really light crispy tempura style batter. So I'm using a mix of plain flour and potato flour, and then just create a little well in the center and add your chilled soda water. You're using chilled soda water here because the bubbles, when they hit the hot oil, will create air pockets that result in a really light, crispy batter. I'm ready to start cooking the pork now. So I'm going to coat my pork fillet in some flour, and this will help the batter to stick to the pork. Stir the pork until it's really well coated in the flour. To cook the pork, you do need to make sure that the oil is at 190 degrees, so you'll need a thermometer for this recipe. So we're going to dip the pork in the batter and then straight into the hot oil. Cook the pork in 2 to 3 batches, depending on the size of your pan. Now that the pork is nice and crispy and golden, we're just going to remove using a slotted spoon and drain on paper towel. Now we're ready to plate up. We're just going to coat the pork in the sauce. Now I'm going to add my garnish, some coriander sprigs, some spring onions, some fresh red chili, and some toasted sesame seeds. This pork dish is the perfect balance of sweet and sour with just the right amount of kick. For this recipe and more, head to delicious.com.au.